So I've started adding lighting to my game, and it's all pre-baked on the static objects, meaning it's extremely cheap. It's just one texture lookup for the lighting rather than having to actually calculate all the lights. It also means eventually if I want I can add bounce lighting. Right now it's just using pretty much the same shader code. Although you'll notice there's some light leakage in the front. They'll get a little bit darker. That's something I have to figure out. I think it's a problem with my physics system and how I raycast. But where you really notice the new lighting is outside. So there's a light wherever the sun probably is. There's a few problems where texels aren't aligned, so that's part of the little black spot there. But overall, it seems to be pretty much working, and I'll probably keep it for now. So this is what the game looks like if I'm just drawing the light map texels. This is how often, or each point that gets sampled. I could probably make it a little finer grain, but I should probably improve my texture packing atlas first. So the light map also does full color, which is cool because it lets me do this colorful little view. And if you notice on like a wall like this, the texels they don't line up. If I had done three-plane projection instead of whatever weird garbage I did, it would have worked much better. But that's part of the cause of all the cracks. I think if I align them properly in trench broom, I could make it work. Also, you notice that no matter how big the surface is, the texels are always the same size, which leads to a more consistent feeling. And all you do is you use GL blend and it'll blend all the shadow stuff together and it ends up looking pretty alright. So I figured I'd just show off how the program works. I'm drawing this with Raylib just to make it easier. So on the left, I find the min and max texture coordinates on each axis and then I turn it into a box and I add the box to a giant atlas. I do this by subdividing the atlas by the box and then making new children out of what's left. The heuristic of where to put it isn't very good right now, so that's why you get a lot of long lines like this, which I'll work on eventually. And then on the right, you have the actual shadow map data. So these are kind of the spawn room ones. I believe these are the pillars from the sun. And as you can see, they're all different sizes. It depends on how big the surface is in the game. I do want to look into seeing if I can increase the resolution for certain things because I'd like outdoor areas to be a little bit higher resolution than they are now. Also, here's the workflow for something like Trench Broom. I can either full compile the entire map. I can just compile the map and not the light map. I can just compile the light map and I can also do it without anti-aliasing to make it faster. And then I can make it draw the texels in case I think the UV alignment's off. But a full compile takes about 2 milliseconds for the map and then 2 seconds for the actual light map, which isn't great, but there's no optimizations yet, so I'm pretty sure I can get that down.